Hello friends, colleagues, teachers and students. Now we discuss few questions from CAT previous year questions, CAT 2022 and CAT 2021. Let me share that question quickly. This is the question we are going to discuss now based on mixtures and allegations. Mixtures. There are two containers of the same volume. That is important. Two containers of the same volume. First container half filled with sugar syrup, and the second container is half filled with milk. Half of the content of the first container is transferred to the second container. This is first part. And then half of the mixture is transferred back to the first container. This is second part. Next, half of the content of the first container is transferred back to the second container. This is third part. Total, this is 1, 2, 3. 3 transfers occurred. Then the ratio of sugar syrup and milk in the container is, we want ratio of, okay. Here, if you observe 3 times halved, so it will be good if you take 1/2 into 1/2 into 1/2, 3 times halved. Therefore, if you take 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8 as content volume. Here, initially, first container is having equal volume to that of second container. First container is having sugar syrup and second container is having milk. Therefore, 8 parts. So, for safe side, I will take 16 parts. 16 parts. So first container, this is container 1 and this is container 2. This is one container A, assume. This is container B, assume. First container is having sugar syrup and milk. After transferring to one time, both the containers are getting milk and sugar. So I write here like this. Now coming to the question, the first container has half filled with sugar syrup. So half filled, half of unit itself will be considered as 16 units. Let me assume like that. Milk is 0 in first container. Sugar syrup is 0 in first container, and 16 units milk is there in container B. Half filled with milk. Half the content of the first container is transferred to the second container now. Now first next step, half the contents 16/2, 8. 0/2, 0. That 8 of sugar syrup is given to B and 0 is given to 0. Therefore, 0 plus 16. So 0 is given here. 16 will be as it is. 16 units of milk is there in section can be. So 16 plus 8, 24, 25 plus 8, 32 is remaining same. Now coming to the next part. And then half of the mixture is transferred back to the first container. So again, this is second case. Half of the content of mixture, container B is transferred back to the container 1. So 8/2 is 4 is left here, and that 4 sugar syrup is added to here. 8 plus 4 sugar syrup, and 16/2, 8 is left here. That 16/2, 8 is kept here in container milk. So now container 1 contains 8 plus 4, 12 units of milk, sugar syrup, and 8 units of milk. Now, next half of the content of the first container is transferred back to the second container again. So 8 plus 4 is equal to 12 is halved. It becomes 6 in the first container, and that 6 sugar syrup is transferred to second container already containing 4. 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. Now half of the contents of milk is 8 units. That 8/2 is 4. 4 parts is left in the first container. The remaining 4 parts of milk, 8/4 is equal to 2. 8/2 is equal to 4. That 4 is given to 8 plus 4 is equal to milk, 12 units in the container B. Then the ratio of sugar syrup to milk in the second container is, second container being container B, sugar syrup is 10 units and milk is 12 units. So sugar syrup to milk in container B or container 2, container B or sugar syrup is 10, milk is 12. For 10 is to 12, which is nothing but 5 is to 6. Carefully, we have to observe that 5 is to 6 or 5 is to 6 or 6 is to 5. 5 parts of sugar syrup 5 parts. Milk 6 parts. Option B is having sugar syrup 6 parts and milk 5 parts. This is not the case. This is not the case. 5 is to 6. Option D is the answer. 5 parts of sugar syrup and 6 parts of milk is there in the second container at the end of the process. I hope this cleared your doubt. Thank you. If you like my video, please like it. Please share my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.